Yeah, wow. Okay. We're back. We just watched the last episode. Our minds were blown. They're still blown. We're going to see what else. I mean, what is this one called? Let's see. Request timeout. Yeah, that sounds nice.
Sounds nice.
Take a break.
Can we just do something fun?
Elliot's been running for like a whole day, was hit by a car, was rolling down hills.
Every time I just think I just wish I could just see him running in the city. Like, I wish I was there to watch that.
That would have been fun, yeah. And he's fast, actually. But yeah, we're okay, we'll jump in. We've got full-timer reactions, all that good stuff on our Patreon, and those links are down below. And also the link for our actual reaction is down below, so you can watch with us.
Yes. Oh yeah, don't forget to my mind is still just like trying to process. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe. All right. Oh, y'all. First of all, ding dong, the bitch is dead.
Yeah, thanks.
I gotta say that.
That character. I don't know if I can't remember a character I've hated more in a while.
It's been a minute since we've hated someone that much.
Yeah.
I feel like Skade might have been someone.
Yeah,
for a while.
that was another person.
But
even Skade was like better than her.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Like,
I'm not trying to insult Skade
at
all.
Like this, she was just horrible. Oh my god.
Because it's just like, if you're going to be a villain, like, be a good villain.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Lenny, not Lenny. Yeah, Lenny.
Yeah.
He just, he did what needed to be done. He wasn't around there gloating, trying to be all philosophical or smart. Like, you know, back in this time, they did this for this. And it's that beautiful moment. No, he's just like, if you don't do it, you're getting an axe to your chest.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll
take that. I will take that. Simple. There's no hubris needed. It's just, you're just doing your thing.
Get to the point. Yeah.
This woman literally thought she could be like Scarface or something. Just like, yeah, look at me.
No. I'm so happy because those types of people just, there's no place on this earth for that type of person.
So it looks like Dom's gonna make it. That's what it's leading towards. It looked like she'll make it.
Yeah.
Darlene's out.
Darlene's
Great. She's got to find Elliot, which I mean, if she knows, he's probably at all safe. So, but it's just like it is bizarre because it's now like last time we were talking, we were just like, you know, the whole show has been flipped and it's like, White Rose, what? Like, what was all that?
Yeah.
Like, that means nothing now. So now he's at this place where it's like, I don't know.
He's even thinking that too, right?
Right. It's just like, is he going to try and pursue? Or is it just like you know what, I started this to save my dad or you know, to right the wrongs, but it's just like, but my dad was the one who really wronged me. Yeah. Like, so do I move forward with this? Do I just try and heal with Darlene and we'll just go do our thing?
It's an interesting point. We don't know
what's going to happen now with the show, like the plot of it. You know?
Yeah, because I mean, even White Rose said if Elliot knew what the bigger picture was, that he would agree with it, or he would be down with it too.
So were they not really evil?
That's the thing. That maybe in the end, it's not as bad
as he painted it to be this whole time.
It would be great if White Rose was but the thing is that the process of how they do things, like Dom's whole family being taken, and
you know, I don't even think that's White Rose. That was literally that woman
she went rogue.
She went rogue.
That's just her thing. She was just like, I need to do this. I don't know. But it is interesting. Like, will Elliot feel like there's anything more he needs to do, or was that the whole thing he needed to process? What happened to him as a child,
right? And
now he doesn't need to be angry at the world anymore. But at the same time, there are so many evil people out there, and he can be,
and he has it in his hand. He has it in his hand to take down these people because of what the stuff he has. Yeah. So it's like, I guess that will be the next big decision for him. Is like, do I go on with this? Yeah,
yeah. I mean, great episode. And Dom came through. I've been very hard on her.
We both have.
But I called her Dum Dum Dom and all that. But she did it. I mean, that's not I don't know. I've never been stabbed. I don't want to be stabbed. But taking that out. Yeah, taking that out, cutting, just all that. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
Like, she's amazing.
But that's why she, even though obviously they weren't trained for that specific moment, like, prepare yourself to be stabbed in the chest, but, like, she's able to calmly think of it, do something, execute it, and then execute them. And do what you gotta do. So, like,
calmly call and have them come in, find her apartment.
That's great.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah. This was the perfect way to end it. And then also with Elliot and Mr. Robot. Which, that because it's not his dad. Yeah. It's him. It's just the other part of him. And it's just you do need to come together, bring all the parts of yourself. Because
you can't like, I was worried that it was going to be him shutting that part out. I'm like, but you can't, because that's literally the part that's so caring. And I mean, it's you. Yes, it looks like your dad, but this is someone who protected you. Because, like, when he's just like, I took those blows for you. I just remember that one time where when it was him and Mr. Robot going, or really having that, I think it was during the chess thing, where it's like Elliot, he was getting beat up. And he was taken out of it, and Mr. Robot was put in. So it's like, you have this part of you that you can't get rid of, because this is literally the most nurturing thing. It didn't want you to feel the pain. He loves you. It protects you. So I'm very happy that he's embraced it. Yeah, me too. And part of me wishes that it could become the image of the little boy now instead. Yeah, right. Just for his own.
Yeah, I agree.
Sake, but, like, I don't want to get rid of Christian Slater.
I know, and they don't either.
They don't either. That's why they embrace, because they're like, no, you're staying. Yeah.
Because they had to have that conversation, or else it would be awkward to see him pop up. So like, what? But
I did want to say something from what you said, something which is so great about this show and what's just happened, because young men have been abused, and it's being talked about more, but it still isn't talked about enough, and men are not protected by laws. Still, there's so many states still that are just like, a woman, a man can't be raped, a man can't be sexually assaulted, which is utter bullshit. But then you have these things happening where it's allowing this conversation that is so important, yet we ignorantly, like, just neglect, we pretend it's not there.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. You pretend it's not there. And you just
it's not.
Suck it up, you're a man. It's like, no, they're human.
Yeah.
They're human. There's no difference between
it doesn't matter if you have a penis or a vagina or nothing. It's just,
we have souls. And it's just, it's so triggering to see, to just kind of, I'm happy that they did. This was a part of the story, because I know a lot of men watch this show. It's great. And then having that guy, which we forgot his name, but the guy who Elliot's shaman, basically, him being like this strong man who he's like, that happened to me too. Yeah. I was passed around, and like, and like other men who have maybe more similar to his background can then relate to him and be like, oh wow, like, you're not alone. This happens sadly to so many people, and whether you're a boy or a girl, it's just sad that we live in a world that it is like that.
It's been that way forever.
It's been like that forever. Absolutely, it has.
Like,
and
in any part of the world, like, I think of the Middle East and some of the things that I've.
Oh God, no! I know.
Yeah,
I know. I just watched something.
I don't even want to be triggered by it.
I know.
But you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know. It's so scary to really know, like, to when you really think about everything happening all at once. It's like, it's a lot. But I will say, the last thing I will say is, I do appreciate Elliot saying, if that didn't happen to me, then I wouldn't be who I am today.
That's true.
Because when these things do happen to us, as horrible and horrific as they are, they do shape us to be the humans we are, and to be because Elliot can relate to so many more people. And like, I can think about myself and thinking like, wow, I went through a lot of stuff and I hated it, but now as an adult, I'm like, and starting to accept myself, I'm like, this is actually helpful for others. I can now be a help, and I can help myself and then help others. And so I like that tie-in, at least.
Oh, absolutely.
So people don't regret, because you can't change things that happen, especially when you're a child. Mm-hmm. You have no control over it. Mm-hmm. But it does shape you and you become like the person you are. Mm-hmm. It's just a truth.
No, that's a very important thing to honestly end on, because it's just like when people do discover these things, or like even for ourselves when we went through our own journeys of like discovering some stuff that's happened to us in the past, you're just like, oh my God, this has happened. And it's just like, what, I can't do anything else. Like, this is, my world is ending because of this. And it's just like, while yes, something very traumatic has happened to you, this is also a point that it makes you stronger and you're able to grow and relate to other people in the world, because the world's not perfect. There's going to be these ugly things that always happen, but to know that you're not alone and to create communities, it's I'd rather suffer than be happy sometimes, because in your suffering you become a more well-rounded person. You become a stronger person than if you were just to live in this happy utopia bubble where it's just like you if you're here, you can never see your neighbor and relate to your neighbor and have a connection meaningful with them.
And that's why a lot of people, there is so much division, because there are a lot of people will never relate to the other person because they it's unfathomable. It just is. And I'm realizing that too. I'm like, okay, what I went through, what you or other people just, they can't imagine it because they had such a nice life. Yeah. And it's like, wait, what? That happened?
But it's not even a life.
So again, it's, and people are dealt with it, they, and it's no hate towards those people because they have no control over where they're born, or how that goes. We shouldn't hate those people who had a
perfect life, good for them. Right. But it's going to be harder for those people
to relate,
to share perspective and really contribute to a world, because they only. Yeah, I remember that even for myself, it's like, growing up in a middle class family, it's just like I didn't have specific struggles. So when I saw someone else who came from, whatever background, I'm just like, I don't get this. But then I see them interact with people, I'm just like, y'all are really close. Yeah. And y'all are connecting your family. And it's just like, I can't get into this and kind of even be a part of this because I have no idea what's going on. Right. And but well, find your tribe, y'all.
That's true. It's
Find the people that that can support you and see perspective
and accept yourself. That's the ending thing. You gotta accept yourself.
Hug yourself.
You really do. Hug yourself.
Inner self. Get into that meta.
Your inner
world.
child too. This show's great. It's so much. It touches on so many different things.
And I did it.
So many different things.
Went such a way. It went such a way, and it's so sad, but it's so beautiful.
It's real.
We have to stop, but
we do. But that's it. We hope to see you guys next week. We're gonna be finishing this amazing show very soon. So
which is kind of sad,
kind of being here. But it is sad too. But we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck you, Janice.